This is Man 10, allkandy.com with another installment here in the dungeon. You already know, again, we leaving it on the wet. This is Man 10, allkandy.com. We in the dungeon with a 1998 Tahoe for my man Buck and his girl Chanel out there in Gulfport, Mississippi. This for Buck and Chanel out there in Gulfport. They called the boy up, said they want me to leave it on the wet. And that's what they got. We got that 1998 Tahoe. He got it on some 20s right now, but as soon as they get back out there, he got them 4s waiting to put on there. He hooking it all up, getting it to come together, but it's that apple, baby. They want that red, that candy red, that apple red. There you go, left on the wet. As you guys have probably been looking at the news, we got hit pretty strong with a lot of them storms, thunderstorms, like I say, thunderstorms, rain, tornadoes, all that stuff. But we kind of missed it here in the dungeon, though. We didn't have any issue, but it's kind of threw off the weather. So your boy done left it on the runny run. So if you're looking at this video and you say something about the runs, guess what? I already know. I left it on the runny run. The wet is on the run. I had that medium hardener for you painters. I had that medium hardener, and then all of a sudden this temperature done dropped 20 degrees, shot down to 60, and I'm on medium hardener. That thing went to running on me. But oh well, you work through it. It ain't nothing but a little bit more work. We just erased the runs, no big thing. But it's all good. It's still for my man Buck out there in Gulfport, Mississippi. We in the port now. We in Gulfport, Mississippi with that candy red doing what it's doing. So Buck and Chanel, like I said, he got them dust covers. He got them 4-inch dust covers. He wanted them painted to match too. So as soon as he get the truck back, it's gonna be coming back to him. We're gonna be able to bring it back to him on my trailer, which is been rebuilt. Like I said, that's running right. I had to get my truck running right. Like I said, that's been in the shop, but your man's doing what it do. It's back all good. Diesel is good. Diesel is good. We're leaving it on the wet. On, like I say, this side is all right. You know, like I say, I learned my lesson from the other side, but this side was all right. But the wet was left on the runny run on this side. So we got to do a little something about it. Other than that, we got to cut it, buff it. But you know, as I tell you every time, left on the wet. From the makers of Autobahn Clears, this your boy, allkandy.com. Just that high solid clear. Buck, I know you said you wanted that sparkle. You wanted that shine, you wanted that sparkle, you wanted them flakes. There you go, you got them. You guys got those flakes popping for you. And it's definitely left on the wet. For you guys who wondering, I like doing my trucks. That's too much work walking up, getting down, too much potential to mess up. So I like painting my SUVs and large trucks in pieces. So I like doing the roofs and then doing the sides. But give your man a call, 318-918-0331. It's your man 10. We in the dungeon with the 98 Tahoe for, like I say, for Mr. Buck out there in Gulfport, Mississippi. And showing you what it do. With them 24s, he about to drop on it when he gets back out there to him. That's that red. That's that red for the summer. And call goes out to those customers, those painters. This is high solid clear. High solid clear. Affordable high solid clear. Like I said, give it a try. Change is good. You know, sometimes change is bad, but in this case, change is good. You'll find out changes real good when you can come back in the shop and the shine is still there and it ain't gone nowhere. Changes real good. So all I ask, 10, allkandy.com. Just go to allkandy.com, click on the link where it says shop online, and buy some, purchase some, man. If you got any questions, call me on up, 318-918-0331. That's my cell phone. I pick it on up. I'm either sleeping or I'm actually in the dungeon painting. That's the only couple reasons why, for the most part, I won't pick up the phone. But other than that, you know, leave a message. I'll call you back if need be. For the customers, if them boys in your town been spraying, they just don't look wet, and guess what? You want yours to look wet? Go online, allkandy.com, and buy yourself some. Get yourself a couple gallons. That's all you need. 2 gallons will be enough to do the whole car. Do your door jams underneath the trunk, and put about 3 good coats of this high solid on the outside where you're going to be just like this. Wet, for sure. So this your man 10, allkandy.com, for that 98 Tahoe, left on the wet. Featuring the runny run on the other side though, but other than that, it's left on the wet. For my man Buck and Chanel out there in Gulfport, Mississippi. When it gets back home, he dropping them 4s on it. You'll see him out there. It's your man 10, all Kandy. 318-918-0331.